want to talk to you guys about how do I put together a holiday basket, what supplies do I need, different things like that, and why they're important and why you want to do that. I know that it's very early in the season, and to be already thinking about, sorry, my kiddos are playing, to already be thinking about like Christmas when it's not Halloween yet, I know it's kind of crazy, but I want you guys to think like a retailer. And women, there are two types of women, either those that are completely done by Thanksgiving or those that do everything like the week before Thanksgiving. And so there's a whole group, sorry, the week before Christmas, like Christmas Eve shopping. So there's this whole group of women that we want to appeal to with our holiday baskets. And so what it's going to look like is first you're going to find a basket. It does not need to be expensive, guys. Something that you can get, like, seriously, I'd go to DI or a thrift store and find a basket that is clean and doesn't have any holes and looks really nice and spiffy that you can just pay a couple of dollars for. Don't feel like you need to, buy anything super fancy. So step one is you're going to get a basket. Step two is you're going to order product to fill your basket. You all got assigned an order from me with a list of holiday things. So everything that's in my basket should be in that holiday order. If it's not, I'll tell you as I'm going through it. But I assigned you an order called Holiday Basket. It's an active order, and it has everything you need to create this basket in it. Remember that you pay half price. When you do a $225 active order, you're going to sell that product for $450. So this is like minimum $225 profit in your pocket, cash for Christmas. And that's why you want to start doing Christmas baskets early, because if you're already at parties and you already have women shopping, then to be able to have them add on one or two pieces is going to make you extra money clear until Christmas. So let me talk, I want to talk to you guys about some of the ideas I have in here and the different maybe supplies you're going to need, things like that. So the first thing is obviously you're going to need a basket. Two, I would go to Walmart or Dollar Tree probably and just get some of that shred, just paper shred to stuff at the bottom of your thing and inside some of your packaging. You're going to want a couple sheets of cardstock, white or colored, it doesn't really matter, for making the tags. I'll show you those. You're going to want tulle. Something like this you can get at Walmart they're $1 a roll, I think right now at Walmart. I will tell you, just like pro tip, learn from my mistakes, do not buy the glitter tulle. It is a mess. It is an awful mess. So don't buy the glitter tulle. But I normally do white or red tulle for Christmas time. These are $1. They're super easy. You're going to want some little stuffers. So something like little tiny ornaments. Again, just cheap little ones from Walmart. People aren't going to hang these on their tree. They're just for decoration. And then like some little cello bags. If you go to Walmart in the baking aisle where they have stuff for like making cupcakes and frosting tips and all of that, not in the grocery aisle, baking aisle, but in the like wedding and baking, like fancy stuff. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's a different section outside of grocery. They have a ton of cello bags there. They're designed for you to wrap up cookies or for food preparation. But that's where I got all my cello stuff for Christmas. So that's your supply list: a basket, some that just shred paper, cardstock, tulle, not the glitter, cello, and cello bags. Possibly some little tiny stickers like this. I would use those to write the price of things and kind of stick it to the back of stuff. And that way when you go to, the cake decorating aisle, that's what it's called, where you get the cake decorating stuff. If you put the price on your items, then if you have the basket out at parties, or if you like send it to work with your husband or something like that, people can just look at prices right there on them instead of having to ask you. So let's go through the individual pieces in here. But everything, like I said, everything you need to make this basket is in the order that I sent you guys. And you guys can adjust that order if you want to add or take things off, but I want to talk about each of them individually and how do I make them. So I'm just going to start pulling stuff out. Also, I did upload a thing that is called Holiday Printables into the group. I will also be emailing that out. But that has everything you need for gift tags, and everything attached here is on that Holiday Printables. So the first thing that I think is super easy, grab and go, is to do the Skinvigorate brush. So this is just a Skinvigorate brush. I just took a piece of tape, and like rolled it and stuck on a set of replacement heads, and then I just tied a tulle bow. That's all that I did. If you don't know how to tie a tulle bow, it's the easiest thing ever. You're just gonna tie a bow like you're tying your shoes, and then take the two little like rabbit ear parts, you know, the part you would pull to make your shoelace tight. Take those little bows and just fan them out, fan the tulle, and you get this. And it's beautiful and it's simple, and it takes like 3 seconds, and it looks awesome. So if you can tie your shoes, you can gift wrap anything, okay? So that's the first one. In that order I sent you, you had one Skin Invigorate brush and one replacement head. I usually, now I think I really like to do fun kind of spoily things and gifts. So the Skin Invigorate brush is usually $50 and the replacement heads are usually $15. I usually sell the whole set for $50, and so they get their replacement heads free at Christmas time, but you don't have to. You could sell this for $65 if you wanted, and that's totally fine. So you get to pick your own price point, but this is just an easy thing where you don't even really have to do anything other than just tape it on and call it good, okay? And the other thing that is on your order is the roll-up bags. This is so simple, guys, because they come, when you get them in your orders, they come packaged flat like this in a plastic bag. You're gonna pull them out of your plastic bag. Again, we're just gonna tie a tulle bow and be done. And I would stick this right in the very back of your basket, so it gives it a little bit of height in the background. But this is such an easy gift. What we're going for here is things that are not super specific. So I don't need to know somebody's skin tone or type, or if she's a makeup girl or not, to know whether or not she would use one of these in their bathroom. Everybody could use one of these in their bathroom, even if they're not a big makeup girl. To be able to travel and have somewhere to stick your contact solution and your toothbrush and your toothpaste and your face wash and, you know, all those little toiletry kind of things, these are fantastic for traveling. And I know women that buy these like when they're going on a cruise or something like that, because they can keep everything super compact in one spot. So our goal with these gifts is to have things that are not customizable. Does that make sense? That are easy. We want easy grab and go, because women are going to go to things like, you know, holiday work parties, or they're looking for gifts for their kids' teachers, or for the, just little stocking stuffers for a book club, or we're doing a white elephant exchange at my church group or whatever. So we want things that are super easy grab and go items for you guys, because those are going to be super easy to sell. So these are in that order I sent you. I have it here. You had 2 of these. So you could make 1 of these and 2 of these in that order. The next thing I just want to show you the tag. This tag, it says, let me move the bow out of the way. It says Wake Up and Makeup. These brushes are the old brushes from last year, but this tag, Wake Up and Makeup, is in the Holiday Printables PDF that I sent you, or will be attached in the email. And so that is such an easy thing. So I don't have any brush sets in the order I sent you, but if you have brush sets on your shelf, just tie a big tulle bow around them, put a little tag that says Wake Up and Makeup, and you have a beautiful gift without having to actually have wrapped anything. So that tag is available for you also. Okay, so the next 2 things have probably been the most popular at my holiday open house the last couple of years. One of them's called Gas Gloves, and this is for those of you guys that know Colette Parker, this is a Colette Parker staple. She loves these, but I love Gas Gloves. So what you're gonna do, I forgot to put this on your supply list. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Walmart. You're gonna buy these. Come in a 2-pack of gloves, I think for $1.50 at Walmart. They're just the little mittens and a hand cream. And you're just gonna, what I do is I just lay the mitten flat on the table, I stick the hand cream on there, and then I actually wrap the little pinky finger and the thumb finger over the top and tie the tulle bow. So you can see those 2 ones are tucked in there, and then just the 4 fingers are sticking up in the back. And again, just like you're tying your shoelaces, we're just gonna tie a little bow, and the tag on here says, place these gloves in the glove box of your car. Put these on instead of your good gloves when you fill up your tank. The hand cream will keep your hands soft and smooth all winter long. So for my California girls, I know that you're like, what does that even mean? But for us Idaho girls, or anyone else that, lives somewhere where it snows or gets really cold, a lot of women wear gloves. And if you have a nice set of gloves, like leather gloves or something like that, you don't want to get gas in your leather gloves, because if you get gas on your gloves, they're going to stink forever. So these are fantastic things for women to keep. And even if they're not even wearing good gloves, just to get out of your car and pump gas when it's snowing outside or it's like, 15 degrees, that's hard to do. It's really hard on your hands. So to have a pair of gloves that they could pop on to get gas is such an easy thing. And so these have been super, super popular because, again, anybody would love to have them as a gift. And they don't have to specialize them. This is what, I'll have girls buy 4 or 5 of these at a time. And they say, all the ladies in my office are getting this as their gift from me. So you have, I think, 4 hand creams to do gas gloves in that order. The next one was really popular also. This is that Mint Bliss Energizing Foot Lotion. And you're going to get a pair of really fuzzy, lovely, you want to touch and pet socks. Not like, these are pretty cheap too. They probably, again, are like $1 or $2. But we don't want to go to Walmart and buy like the 12 pack of like Hanes work socks. We want something that's like super fun and spoily and super soft. And all I did was, again, just lay it flat, put the lotion on it, tie a bow, and the little tag says, let me turn it for you, for your mistletoes. Isn't that cute? These were super popular, have been super popular at my open house the last couple of years also. And this tag is also in that PDF printable. So you're just going to print them off. And what I did is I just took a hole punch. I'll see if I can get it close so you guys can see. I just took a hole punch and punched a little hole right in the corner. And then before I tie the bow, I just thread it onto the tool. So it's just on the tool, and then I just tie a bow. And it just looks like that. Super, super easy grab and go items. These I want to say are $11. I'm not even positive. I think they're $11 in our catalog. So if you spent $1 on the socks, I think you could sell this for 12 bucks. Or if you want to just count the $1 pair of socks as part of your 40-60 split and sell it for the regular price anyway, you can do that too. So whatever makes the most sense to you. Do not lose money gift wrapping things and making them cute. So if you buy something, I'll show that next example. If you have to buy something and it's not going to get covered in your 40-60 split, then go ahead and tack that on. Let me give you an example. I do a couple of things for men. One of them is, let me move this out of my way a little bit, and I dropped one of the things I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so for men, this is a shave foam. And then these are the Gillette razors. What I would do is between now and Christmas, I would look for a sale or look for a coupon or Google Gillette razor coupons or just watch the mailer that comes in the mail, those little coupon things. Because you can find, $1 or $2 off, or like, Walgreens will have a sale or something. So if you can buy these cheaper, that's better. And if you can buy them for $6 or $7 for a razor, that's a great deal, and a shave cream. And so what I did to get them to stick together, what I did was I took a little piece of cardstock, just a cardstock square, and I laid it flat on the table, and then I taped the razor and the shave foam to the cardstock. So now they're stuck together. See that? So now they're stuck, they are kind of as a package, and then I tied a bow around them. If you try to keep them together with just the bow, it won't work, they're too heavy, okay? So pro tip for you, just a piece of cardstock. And then I just did a bow, and then the tag on here says Merry Christmas, and it's got a little mustache man, and that also is in that Holiday Printables PDF for you. So this is a super easy grab and go item. Now if the shave creams are $12, which I think they are, I might be lying to you about all the prices. Double check all of these before you put your little price tags on them, but just combine them. If these are $12 and you spent $7 on this, maybe this is a $19 or $20 gift, okay? And the other thing you can do is if you can't find a good deal on razors or you don't want to do the razors, is just take the shave foam, just do the exact same thing. The shave foam with a little tag and a bow. And that's a super easy dad gift, or for men in the office or things like that, even guys that have beards usually shave, will clean them up and have shave lines. So almost everyone uses shave cream. People will ask you things like, is it a foam or is it a gel? These are a foam, like the Colgate foams. However, they're kind of cool because if you spray it out as a foam and then you just work it in your hands like this, it'll compress into a gel, and so you can actually use it either way. So just so you know, so those are super, super easy dad gifts in your basket. In your order that I sent you, there are 4 of those, so that's going to be super easy. You can make either 4 of these or 2 and 2 with this, however you want to do it. You have 4 shave creams. The next couple of things I don't have wrapped yet. My holiday open house I do every year is in November, so I don't have these wrapped yet, but I want to show them to you. So the first one, I hope you guys can see this. What it is it's an oil-free eye makeup remover that I took out of the box because it's kind of cool to be able to see it, you know, for them to hold it. And eye makeup removers are cool outside the box. So I do eye makeup remover. It kind of printed really dark. Let me try and hold it out. Eye makeup remover, an ultimate mascara, and then these little balls that you can buy at Walmart. So at Walmart, like I said, the people probably aren't actually going to put these on their tree, so it's okay if you just buy the cheap ones. But you can buy just like bags of like different size ornaments, and that's what I do every year. And then I just pull out different sizes and I stuff them in with stuff. So this is a cello bag, again in that cake decorating aisle, and I dropped in a oil-free eye makeup remover, a mascara, and then I dropped these balls into the side actually just to fill the bag because the bag was a little bit too wide. So anytime you're using shred at the bottom, paper shred like this, or ornaments, that's because we're trying to fill the bag. We want bags to look full, okay? And then I just closed the cello at the top and tied a bow on it. So this is actually a picture from my open house last year, but this is such an easy grab and go item. This one I see a lot, like grandmas buying them for their granddaughters, or like a customer, mom's gonna buy them for her daughters or nieces, stuff like that. Where again, it doesn't really need to be personalized because everybody wears mascara. I mean, not everybody, but most people. This is a really safe, easy gift, mascara and eye makeup remover, really for anyone. So you have 4 of each in your order, 4 eye makeup removers and 4 mascaras to be able to make these. The next thing I don't have made up yet, but I loved, is you're gonna go to, I probably check like maybe Target. You know how they have that like $3, $5 section right when you first walk in? I might check there first, or Walmart, or any kind of, you know, Staples, any kind of stationery place that have stationery. And what this is it's a little notebook, and it just has lined paper. This is a picture from my open house last year, but it just has lined paper, and then the top had a really pretty design as that's binding. But these were cheap. I want to say they came in like a 2-pack for $1.50 or something like that. Or if I might have gone at Target, so it might have been a 2-pack in the $3 section. Okay, so they're pretty cheap. And then what I did is I taped a hand cream to it. So I just took a big piece of mailing tape, again, fold it in a circle, put it on there, taped it on, and then I did a tulle bow, and the little tag says teacher's notes. That also is in the printables PDF. This is really cool because a lot of times kids will gift their teacher, they'll give their teacher a present before Christmas break, right? And moms are like, what in the heck do I take my kid's teacher? Because who knows what she likes, you know, and she probably ends up just getting a lot of candy or chocolates or stuff like that. So this is such a fun, easy thing. So I just charged $10 for these because I'm doing a 40-60 split. I have $1 in my slush fund, and I want to say these are about $1. So I still just charge 10 for them, but you could charge 11 or 12 and make sure you're covering your costs here. But this is an easy grab and go item. And if you've got a parent who has 3 kids, and you can tell her, hey, and we got all your teacher gifts taken care of, she's going to, at that party, add on another $30 to her order, and she was just able to take care of all of her, you know, shopping in addition to the stuff she want to take home for herself. So we're trying to make people's lives easier, guys. If she can go to a party and take home not just skincare that she loved, but then be able to be done with her Christmas shopping for, you know, for church group and for teachers and for the girls at the office and all those little things that she was going to wander around Walmart like, what do I buy, people? If we can take care of all that in one stop, and she doesn't have to gift wrap it, and she doesn't have to drive around town, people are going to be excited about this. So you have another 4 hand creams. So you had 8 total, 4 to make 4 of these. to make 4 of these. If you want to make more, just add more to that order before you hit submit, okay? Depending on how many things that you want in your basket. The other thing that I love about this basket, guys, is that all of this is regular line products. I don't have any. Now, if you love the Holiday Limited Edition, throw it in, buy it. It's all fantastic this year. It's great. However, all of these are regular line items, which is fantastic because you can order as many of them as you want. And if you don't sell them all this year, sorry, that's the vacuum. If you don't sell them all this year, just unwrap them, stick it back on your shelf, keep going. It's not a big deal. Now, the order that I sent you, the 225 active order, you only have a couple of each. So chances are you are going to sell all of them. It's not, that's not really an issue. If you were going to order like 15 or 20 of them, and then maybe you only sold 18, you ordered 20, you sold 18, great, put 2 hand creams back on your shelf. It's not a big deal. So feel free to bulk up on them. Your products are not going to go bad. And so it makes it so that you have the option to be refilling your basket. So what I usually do is keep 1 of each thing in my basket or 2, and then as I go to parties and people sell them, I'm just restocking my bathroom because my basket, because I have like 10 of them made up. So those things. Okay, so in your order, I did not put full satin hand sets in the order I sent you. However, you can either add them, or I thought you all would have them on your shelf already. So that's why I didn't add them into the order. But what I did, this again is another picture because I haven't made these yet, but what I did was I took a satin hand set, I put the scrub in the middle, and then I put the lotion on the side and the hand cream on the 2 sides, and I put a little tag in there. The tag looks like this. Try and get it close to you guys. It says renewed, soothed, and pampered, and this is a pretty pictures. And I stuck that right in the front of the pieces and just in a cello bag. And I actually, when I tied the bow, I actually tied the bow around the base or the neck of the scrub bottle just for a little bit better of a hold. So actually the little scrub bottle stuck out over the top of the bow and actually looked super cute. So I've done that the last couple years in my holiday open house. This is again been a really popular like mother-in-law gift. Sometimes when they're like, I have no idea what to buy my mother-in-law, but they have to get something, right? This is like the mother-in-law gift, okay? So my assumption was you already had them on your shelf. If you do not, throw a couple into that order I sent you guys. But the tags for you that look like this is in that holiday printables PDF, okay? So that's all the things that are in your guys' order that I sent you. I do want you to feel really comfortable about finding other regular line stuff on your shelf and just wrapping it up cute and throwing it in your basket if you need more things. So for example, this is an entire botanical set. So you have all 4 pieces in there. And all I did was, some pieces are shorter than other. The mask is a little bit shorter. So I took a tall piece and a short piece, and I stuck a ornament there, and I just tied a tulle bow. And then I was done, and it was really easy, and that gives great height. And if you already have customers, like a mom whose daughters are already using this, to be able to call and say, hey, I have all this stuff already gift wrapped, and she can just go. So feel free to just pull stuff off your shelf and start tying them up if there's extra things you want to put in your basket. But everything you need to create a fantastic basket is in that order that I sent you guys. And I want you guys to feel really confident, even if you're working very hobby level or part-time, I want you to feel really confident about having a holiday basket. I know girls who fill up their basket and they just take it everywhere with them. Like, I remember a girl telling a story one year about going to get her oil changed, and she said, I just brought the basket in with me, told them I needed an oil change, and I said, hey, by the way, I'm a Mary Kay consultant. I have some really easy grab-and-go gifts if any of your guys haven't done shopping for their moms or girlfriend, or they have a sister or somebody they're trying to find something really easy for. I'm going to just leave my basket on the counter while I wait. And the guys from the shop came in and all were like, oh my gosh, thank goodness, I don't have to gift drop stuff. And she sold her entire, like $300 worth of product getting her oil changed. That one day they bought her entire basket. So I don't want you to feel like you have to be out holding parties to do this. Just start taking it with you everywhere you go, and you will be shocked as you start to get rid of stuff, because people are looking for something already. They're already going to Walmart and just buying random stuff off the shelf and then trying to wrap it at home anyway. And if they already have something beautiful and wrapped, they're going to want to do that. So the other thing I was going to tell you, let me try and think. I think that's about it. I think we went through all of them. Oh, at my parties, that's what I want to tell you. At my parties, what I do is I wait until the end. When I'm doing an individual close with girls, I'll do a full table close, show everyone product, and I say, hey, I have my holiday basket. I'm going to sit it on the table. If you guys are looking for stocking stuffers for moms, you know, different groups, stuff like that, go ahead and pick through. I'm going to come around and visit with each of you. And this is a distraction. This is all the girls are playing and looking in my basket while I'm doing individual closes. And this is what I'm using to keep my guests busy at a party while I'm doing my individual close. And that's where your little stickers are going to come in handy to already have them priced. Just take these little, you know, just round stickers and write a price on them, and then just stick it on the back of stuff. These I really like because they're not actually that sticky. They're really easy to just pull off stuff before somebody actually gifts it. So that is all of the things that I wanted to tell you guys.